Hello, hi, and welcome to episode. We are continuing as we went up to Bill's house once again and came back to the Pokemon Center. We watched our rivalry battle and such, and now it is the determining time again. This time, Splain will go first, as we are heading to Misty. And Misty is now ready for it's another time. Misty is ready for more challengers. Now she says, "You guys look familiar. You guys look like good faces. It's good to see you guys." There is Staryu again. Heavy water pulse. Sings does that quick attack, but no luck. Splain is in trouble. She does secret power. And Misty says, "Oh wow, there's that secret power again." And Splain takes down Staryu. There goes Starmie. Starmie is paralyzed. There is the water pulse. Super effective, and Splay is confused. Oh no, Starmie with the determination does water pulse again. There is the Leer. Starmie is paralyzed. There is the water pulse. Splay is recovered from confusion as soon as Splay was called back from Splain. She sends Splay right back out for the secret power. And Stormy is defeated. Misty has lost her first time against us. Splay has grown levels secretly. No felt on that special defense from those water pulses, from those losses and wins. Well, when that happened. Wow, you're too much. Alright. You can have the Cascade badge to show me that you beat me. Cascade badge makes all Pokemon up to higher level obey. This includes even outsiders you get in trades. There's more, you can use cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees to open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. TM3, which at the time, which contains Water Pulse, used on an aquatic Pokemon. Everybody gives Splay and Splain a hug. Finally, victory. Alright. As it is, we win and victorize and go to the Pokemon Center. For some reason, Splain hasn't gone all the way to Bill's house. So we travel back up to Bill's house. As it is, Team Rocket is still around, but trainers that are other trainers are taking them on right now. When look at Bill's Pokemon collection, even though the comments say that we didn't. And we look at more Pokemon that we want to know. For the first 3 generations at this moment is the collection that Bill has right now. Now we get here. And this is where we will save at. Or on the other side of the house. Alright. That was a great battle. As it ends up being, Splain has Spot fired up. And she is ready. To take on Misty. Leader Misty would like to battle. Now, she was a little depressed after that battle, but her sisters tell her to stay pumped up. Spot sends out Sna. We'll see if Starmie and Staryu took the toll from Splay. Major water pulse. It doesn't even seem like Staryu is phased. There is Cleffa. Cleffa sees Sna down. They're going for Harden. Cleffa takes the water pulse. And there is Sing. Everybody's mesmerized by Cleffa's Sing right there. And Staryu is fast asleep. Full-blown double slap. We know what's next. Misty uses a super potion. It's a crit. Full-blown double slap. That was a normal double slap. Because of the crit, full blown. Also, Cleffa has did it. Taken down Staryu. Uh-oh. There is the water pulse. A little bit more heat on that one. Starmie is fast asleep. Misty wants to throw a tantrum, but Cleffa misses. Hitting Starmie. She sends out Bata, but Starmie wakes up. There is the Swift. What a Swift. Uh-oh, there is the Water Pulse. Critical hit. Too much for Beta. She goes for it. She sends out flames. And there is the Ember. Major damage. She's in blaze mode. Not very effective. Starmie resists the burn and does Water Pulse. It's super effective. Do it, Mings. There is a nice quick attack. Critical hit. Awful. Awful situation. Mings is confused, but snaps out of it. What a quick attack. Starmie does the Water Pulse again. She sends out Cleffa. There is the Water Pulse. She says it's up to you, Nee. There is the Water Pulse. Super effective. They need this Poison Sting to go their way. No luck. Super effective. Spot is so close. Misty says you're a good trainer to her. Come see me again. Spot says and asks her one more rematch. And that is insane. Cleffa landed both Sings on Staryu and Starmie. Had them both asleep. And I don't know if she can pull it off again, I tell her, but she's too fired up. And she rematches Misty. They both heal up and get this rematch underway. Misty respects her as a good trainer, so she battles her once again. forward to bring in more entertainment to the gym also. Knee is on go as he does double kick. Staryu is taken down. Knee grows level secretly. That IQ, and he's happy to be around us. And he is ready as he starts thrashing around. And everybody gets terrified, including Misty and her sisters, of Knee breaking the glass of the water tanks and the fish tanks. But Spot tells Knee, be careful, it's water. It's super effective. And Knee is more careful. The user rampages about for 2 to 3 turns, then becomes confused. She takes away Lear. She'd rather have him fired up. She tells him, try your new move, Thrash. Misty says, quickly, Starmie, Water Pulse. Starmie is on it. There is the Thrash. It is a crit. A little bit too much for Knee to handle right now. She sends out Bata, and Bata sees Starmie and is a little bit intimidated, but is ready to battle. There is the Water Pulse. Down goes Bata. Starmie is extremely fast. There is the Water Pulse. They get off their gust. There is the Water Pulse. Misty is healing up. During this time, she goes for a sand attack. There was the quick attack. Starmie is taken down. Cleffa to the rescue. Cleffa avoids. Cleffa misses. Oh no. Cleffa avoids again. And this makes Mings happy before getting sent right back to the Pokeball. There is the double slap. Cleffa hangs in. It's a normal double slap. And there's the rapid spin. There's no avoiding that. Everybody's impressed to see Starmie use rapid spin. They haven't seen it often. Starmie misses water pulse. Wow, what a use of sand attack. Starmie is hurt by Snuzz Wrap. There it goes. There is the water pulse. And of course she said use Poison Sting. There it is. Flames does Ember. It's critical. It's critical. Flame shows her spotlight and avenges herself against Starmie. And says, wow, you are too much. Alright. We are going to save. And we are back and on to the next person. Which is Splite. And she enters and tries to move forward to face Misty, but splash. I'm first up. Let's do it. Misty gets to take a rest and watch as she gets to know Splite. She says, "Oh no, look, a Pikachu." She is fascinated but a little terrified. There is the Thundershock by Sparks. Super effective, but Horsey stays in and sticks in, jumping out of the water. Preventing less Thundershock. Electrocution. It is super effective. Horsey got caught in the water. There is Shelter. What a Thundershock. Sparks has grown level. And of course, as it is, Misty says, maybe she's an electric trainer. And an electric trainer will be interesting to take on. She is not feeling her defense. It can't be. What? You? More than good enough for you. Misty won't have to be bothered. We are excited to see the next Pokemon. She sends out Row. She says a Sparrow. Major damage. The horn attack did major damage. There is the horn attack. And of course, Misty looks at the picnicker and says, "I never knew her Goldeen was so strong." Well, and her sister say, "Well, of course, she's in our gym." And Misty blushes. There is the water sport. There is puddles of water on the floor. Angs goes through the puddles and Hyper Fangs. Goldeen still survives. There is the Tail Whip. Goldeen hops back into the water instead of being on the pool deck where the water was filled up with the water sport. The water had rised. There is the Supersonic. The water is subsiding from the water sport. There is Horn Attack. She sends out Nings. Now, horn attack got good. Ning strikes back critically. She did not like that horn attack and does well with Gust. Definitely did not like that horn attack. There is the crit twice on a quick attack. And she says, wow, our Pidgey is really strong. Maybe her Pidgey can defeat Staryu or Starmie. And her sisters say, don't be ridiculous. Alright. As it ends up being, Misty tells her to heal up. Unless she wants to battle her now in rematch. She says yes. Before she walks out of the gym. And she takes on the challenge. She sends out Sparks. And this is the battle that Misty was waiting for. There is the Thunder Wave. Sparks is fast. Staryu is paralyzed. What a Thunder Wave. There is the Thunder Shock, super effective. They're trying to hang in with a Harden. Super effective. There is the Water Pulse. Too strong for Sparks. Starmie is too fast. There is the Swift. Nings is taken down. And you hear some of the guests, the normal people, say, wow, Starmie's Swift is awesome. There is the Water Pulse. There is Fries. There was the Ember from her. Did its damage. She's in Blaze mode. What a crit. Not very effective. She heated it up in Blaze mode. Letting Starmie know her. Super effective. All right, we decide to stay at the Pokemon Center and play Gale of Darkness. Misty is expecting her rematch. When we come back to the gym. Alright, without further ado, we will be getting into another episode of Gale of Darkness. Thank you for tuning in and watching Adventure.